All right, well, building a house from scratch, part 4. Well, I'm not building it, but we're having it built. Let's get into it. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today I had some time, so I went down to the property, did a little video for you guys, kind of showing you guys how things are going to be in the garage and a quick little overview of the house itself, how it's coming. We're still about 4 months out from it being done and closing on it. A lot of progress has been made from the last video. I know these videos aren't really exciting, they're not really car videos, but it's more for me just cataloging the process. And I can do one fun video at the end showing from like day 1 to, day 190 building the house. Also, just kind of be a good segue when I get moved in, doing the garage, how I did this garage over a year ago. So it'd be kind of fun to tie all that in. I am more than excited about the size of the garage. 22 by 22, 11.5 foot ceilings. Now seeing it all drywalled, it's massive. For reference, this is about 19 by 16 with a weird notch in it with 9.5 foot ceilings. So this thing feels like a stadium. And then also, last week we had the pre-drywall inspection. So I went room to room, taking high definition picture and video of every tie-in from gas lines to electric, plumbing. So future tie-ins or any projects will be easy. I'll know exactly where a stud is, where not to, plumb something, where to do it, adding more recessed or can lights in the future. So it's kind of nice building a home because you have that, which is kind of cool. All right, well, in any case, here's the video. All right, checking out the new stomping grounds. What is it, video 4, I think? I've been down here so much off and on, I forget what I've cataloged or what I haven't filmed, so. Last time I was here, I didn't film it. It was a pre-drywall inspection. I believe the drywall started. Most of the siding was done. So we'll check it out and see what we're working with, because I really have no idea how far they are. It's funny looking at it. It looks like they're almost done, but we're still on target to close beginning of January. So it's a process, man. It's a process. So here's actually the same home we have. This isn't ours. Theirs is just flipped. They're about a month behind us, obviously. No siding yet. And ours is up here, and it's got siding on it. Last time I was here, they had to fix a couple things in the siding that wasn't to what we thought it was going to be. I'll explain here in a second. Man, it's so peaceful down here. And I've said it before. It's 30 minutes from our house now. It's like a different country. It's so quiet. I won't stay that way, but in any case, we went with what is this called? A sage colored exterior. We did cheap out on the exterior. We didn't get the hardy board. We got the vinyl siding, of course. We did get some board and batten up there, but I got a plan for that. So this is supposed to be from right here to there and up to there, have white trim on it. So they got to fix that. And they're going to I'm going to match that white for now. Probably do stone around this area right here. It'll look good. But yeah, the upgrade to a hardy board was ridiculous. It was something like $35,000. I couldn't justify it. And vinyl will work for our needs. We spent the money more inside the kitchen stuff. Well, this is what I care about. Look at this garage. It is freaking huge. Like I said, 22 by 22 with a little notch in there. 11 foot ceilings. Actually, I think it's 11.5 foot, which is crazy. It's so big in here. And I did ask them to put my main hub right here for my my internet, and they ran a Cat 6 to every room, which it's kind of redundant now because everything's wireless. But this way, there's no issues with wireless, which I love. So what I'm thinking is actually, because the ceiling's so high, I might do a raised platform like right up here with stairs right there. So my little desk area, work area. So the C5 can still fit underneath the C8, and then probably put another car up on top of it. I think that'll look really cool. And again, in the future, in a couple years, I do want to do a third bay right behind this wall. And there's a reason why we skewed our property to the right about 10 feet for that. But that's a future project. So yeah, they're just moving right along. They got insulation in here, so it's not as echoey. It's pretty cool. It's our great room right here. Huge kitchen, huge kitchen. It doesn't do it justice on the camera. It looks smaller when I film it. When you're in here in person, because the ceilings are so tall, it's really neat. But yeah, it's gonna have obviously our fireplace, the built-in fireplace right there. There's so many windows, I love it. Huge porch out here. 16 by 10 with, these are, I want to say 11-foot ceilings out here. This will all be enclosed as well. I don't know where our lake is. We're not closing until we have our lake. So they've already dredged it over there, but they got to dredge it all the way from right here all the way to the tree line over there. So they got till January. All right, let's go check out upstairs. Cool. This is our laundry room. Pretty big laundry room. Looking forward to that. Our master bedroom. We're gonna have an awesome view once it's done of the lake. When it's done, ridiculously sized bathroom, jacuzzi, 2 sinks, shower, 2 shower heads. How cool is that? A little shitter in there, and a closet that's bigger than my my daughter's current room, which is pretty funny. Oh, my car out there, pretty neat. And this will be my son's room right here, pretty cool. Daughter's room. Their 1 bathroom right there, and then our guest suite slash in-law suite when they're visiting or staying with us. Their own bathroom right there. Their own closet in there. Pretty good sized closet. It'd be a cool little hallway. Obviously, there'll be banisters right here. Another little bathroom right there. So what's cool when you walk in, you're gonna be able to look up inside. This is like really cool black rails on it. Looking forward to it. And then this is a huge space right here. We're not sure what we're gonna do with it yet, but we will figure it out. We're not gonna lose sleep over it. And then a huge 6 by 6 by 10-foot storage space. And then this is our pantry for our kitchen. I think this is gonna be our fridge area right here. Huge granite island right there. Yeah, you're in the kitchen just farting around. It's just a huge space. And then we're gonna have so much backyard. I don't know what we're gonna do with it, man. We're so used to having a little tiny alleyway of a backyard, so this is gonna feel like 45 acres. But it's a good problem to have, I guess. Oh, another cool thing this builder does just for free is they put an outlet right in the middle of the living room for you. So your couch or ottoman will go right here. You have a little outlet. Put your phone or whatnot in there. It's pretty cool. And then yeah, this is like a little coat closet right here. And I'll be spending most of my time out here in the garage. I'm so relieved we got this model for the size of the garage, but in a perfect world, the 3rd bay would already be here. But it's okay, it's fine. I'm trying to give you guys scale of just how big this garage is. It's awesome. But yeah, it's a cool little, I wouldn't call it a colonial, I wouldn't call it a Victorian. It's almost like a beach cottage, if you will. But no, I love the shapes and angles of this builder. Steve Alexander, by the way. There's 3 builders in this community. Chesapeake Homes, Reliant, which is that just had Chesapeake Home right there. And then, but yeah, Stephen Alexander homes are freaking cool. Yeah, they really gotta fix that trim piece. It's really gonna bother me. But they're gonna fix it. Like I said, so this is the side of our property right here, and we had it skewed to the right quite a bit. So our property actually goes till about right here. So we're gonna have a lot of room for future expansion and making the driveway wider, which is cool. While we're here, there's a house down here that's going up pretty quick. I'm gonna check it out. This is the Carmel model. This is actually the largest one they offer. For ours is about 2550 for reference. This one, full of the options, is about 3,100 square feet. And yes, this is the Carmel Cottage. This one starts at like 570, but quickly can balloon to like 750 with all the options. But it's a cool little house though. If you watch my videos, I did a walkthrough on this model about a month or 2 ago. Really cool house. It was almost too much house for us. But yeah, looking forward to meeting our neighbors. You know, I come down here about once a week at this point, and all these houses are going up. I've not seen another owner yet. Eventually we will, you know. I don't know, maybe I'm the only idiot always come down here. I don't know. Yeah, another reason why we chose this area down here, because we live in Hampton Roads, which is Portsmouth, Norfolk, Chesapeake, Virginia Beach area. And we like Chesapeake, but the same builder even, just 10 miles north of here is about 200K more. As soon as you cross the North Carolina border, you save so much money for now. It's not gonna last. I give it 2 years and these houses will be stupid. So it's funny because even this house, when we bought it, we signed paperwork in late February, until now, if you buy the exact same model, has gone up $45,000. So we're already saving money. It was irresponsible not to buy a house, you know? But it's just weird. The market's so weird right now. So bizarre. And again, we wouldn't be buying a new house if we didn't have equity on a house currently. Just if you're starting out right now, I don't know how you're gonna do it. It's just so hard. Luckily the market crashed a couple weeks ago. That's gonna help interest rates. Hopefully they stay low. We'll see. Yeah, cute little house. Loving it. Yeah, this same model or very similar build, just 10 miles north in Chesapeake, would have been another 150 plus. So I don't mind doing the extra 15-minute drive to work. And for reference, so we skewed our house to the right. They skewed their house to the left. We didn't know that, but even with that, we got a decent amount of room. We'll have a fence eventually in the middle. I'm not too worried about it. But cool. That's gonna close out this video. Yeah, it's not really a Corvette video, but feel free to ask questions if you got any questions about it. But yeah, it's fun watching a house go together. Pretty neato. All right, let me get a thumbnail.